Hey guys, this is Starry from StarrySky Gaming, and welcome to the Celestial DPS Range Weapon Mastery Loadout and Build video. Now I'm going to be showing you the finished product of all my testing to do with Celestial. I've done many different loadouts and tried many different things, and I'm really happy to finally finish the ranged version for Weapon Mastery. Okay, so let's go straight to the PowerPoints, and in the blessed tree I have PowerPoints in Smite, Admonish, Retribution, Benediction, Divine Light, Wrath of the Presence, Anoint. And in the curse tree, I have PowerPoints in Haunt, Blight, Wither, Malediction, Cursed Idol, Plague. Any iconic powers? Tactical Genius, Weapons Expert. Okay, so now to the loadout. Okay, so from left to right we have Smite, Retribution into Wither, Plague in the Divine Light, Benediction, Anoint, Cursed Idol. Now if you notice, I didn't say Smite into Haunt. Okay, so the loadout itself is, our main weapon mastery is going to be the one-handed for. Now the reason why I'm using one-handed is because it's quick and it does nice damage. The main reason I'm using it for is because Celestial has a lot of combos, and you want a quick mastery that's going to do good damage while you go into your combos. Now I know a lot of people will say like, yeah, but hand blasters has range combos that do a lot of damage. Yes, that's true, they do. But one-handed range is quicker, and that's what we want. We want a quick mastery to go into our combos, so we're not constantly just using weapon masteries and none of the powers. And basically, Smite is in the loadout for because this is our clipping power. I've tried many rotation buffs, I tried triple buffs, everything, and I've literally become to using this one just for clipping power. This is our main combo, this is our massive AoE, buffs, supercharge, clipping power. Okay, so let's go to the build for the skill points. So I have one skill point in my movement. Now Sapphire only has 147 skill points at the moment, which is quite decent, and it's more than enough to get my masteries I need and all the critical bonus and some nice stats. Okay, so in the one-handed I set up the 5 down the middle, because remember you need to spend 20 skill points, but you also need to include certain attacks which are listed up in the top right corner as part of the 20 skill points to unlock the mastery. So 5 down the middle, DPS and 8s, got some HP, and I put the rest in resto. So that unlocks up mastery. Then I went to dual wield, put 4 down the middle, spent 20 skill points in total, so I got the DPS and 8s, I got the defense HP, which unlocked the mastery. And then I went to hand blasters, put 4 down the middle, 2 on the left because they are the attacks I had to include, and then I got the DPS and 8s, some HP, some resto to unlock the hand blaster mastery. Then I went back to one-handed and put skill points in the mastery combos I wanted, which is dual flurry for melee and solar flame for range. And then after that I went through the tree specifically to look for all the critical attack chance. So two-handed, I don't actually know which trees have them all. Staff, pretty much I went through all the trees and got all my critical innates. So let's literally go through the trees, so down the middle, dual wheels done. So literally, after when you've got your masteries, you set up your combos, you come down into all your skill trees and you get all the critical innates, or your critical attack chance and critical attack damage. But prioritize the critical attack chance before the critical attack damage. So once you've done that, that would be your mastery setup, your combo setup, your critical innate setup, and then you can come back to one-handed, dual wield, and hand blasters and get the big juicy 25 plus innates at the bottom. Then once you've done that, what you want to do now, since Celestial is a precision based power, what we want to do is we want to start working into the trees which has precision on the second row at the bottom. This is because, as I said before, we want to prioritize precision over might. So pardon me a minute. So let me just find the trees which I started working into. So it wasn't bow, dual pistols. I think by then I probably was getting low on skill points, so I can't remember. So I had enough to come back into rifle to get the innates there. Oh, I don't think it was shield. I actually think that I used up all my skill points. Staff has precision, rifle has precision, dual pistols has it, and bow has it. So yeah. So I literally just came down the row, came down to rifle, got the precision on the second row. This is why I'm prioritizing the trees for second row precision and 8. Spent 20 skill points, which I don't actually need to include all of the attacks up here because I'm only looking to get the innates at the bottom and not the mastery. So, spending skill points, get the precision, unlock the innates at the bottom, and then what I'll do when I have more skill points on this character, I'm going to look at going to staff, bow, dual pistols, to unlock the rest of the precision innates on the second row to start building into the innates at the bottom. Now, I know one hand had precision, but that's already built too. So, that's the build, that's the loadout. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the rotation on the sparring targets. And you can see why I'm using Smite as a clip and power for. Okay, so let's hope we don't get any interference, and let's do the combo. Now, I'm using Smite for clip and power to clip the end of Wither, and also from Plague into Divine Light. And this is the weapon combos I'm literally using for range. It's literally hold into Solar Flame. So it's hold, hold. So what we're going to do first of all is, so let's just say this is like, what can you say? There's a big group of ads coming, right? Well, a big group of ads in the T6 alert. So we're going to buff ourselves, Weapon Mastery, Plague into Divine Light, and then clip the last part with Smite. That way we don't have that horrible long animation. As you can see, literally Smite is in there just for clipping. The damage on it is not that good. Well, unfortunately we're going to have to go to a different sparring target. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had to stop pausing so I could get a clearer view of the sparring targets from the person interrupting. So anyway, as I was saying about the rotation, it's simple and pretty much it works really well with the weapon mastery, because one-handed is a quick weapon mastery and it works really well with the long combo animations of Celestial. Okay, so let's get to the rotation. So if let's say we're doing the T6 alert and we're approaching a big group of ads, we want to set up our Plague into Divine Light and clip it. So okay, so obviously it's going to be our buffs, weapon mastery, Plague into Divine Light, and clip the last part with Smite. That's why Smite's in our loadout for it, literally just for the clipping potential of it. Plus it does a little bit of damage. Okay, so we set up our Plague into Divine Light. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're literally going to do weapon masteries and use retribution with a few times before we do Plague into Divine Light again. So literally, it is weapon buffs, weapon mastery, Plague into Divine Light, clip with Smite, weapon mastery, retribution wither, clip wither with Smite, another retribution wither, clip with Smite, buff, and if there's still a big group of ads, we can go back into another Plague, into Divine Light, clip with Smite, and then just keep repeating our weapon masteries into retribution wither. Long wither, we clip it with Smite. As you can see, it's good. It does a lot of good damage, and it makes Celestial workable with weapon masteries. Now, you can use Hand Blast's Arrow Fling or Explosive Shot if you want to, but personally I think they're a bit too long to work with Celestial's combos, because their combos aren't short. This is why I like one-handed weapon mastery for. It's quick, does good damage, and it works really well with the Celestial combos. Now, when it comes to like single targets, so I only use Plague into Divine Light if there's 2 or more targets. When it's single target, I don't use Plague into Divine Light because the animation time is not worth, I should say the cast time is not worth the damage if it doesn't crit. And with that damage, if say it crits at 8k from Plague into Divine Light on a single target, I could have done that easily with 1 weapon mastery. So for me, it's not worth using unless you have at least 2 targets, maybe at least 3. So when it comes to single target, what we want to do is we literally, obviously, we're going to do our buffs, so 4 and 5, weapon mastery, and then we're literally going to do is just retribution into wither, clip of Smite, and we're going to keep repeating this on single targets. Quick, fast damage, and we're always going to be using our weapon masteries while clipping it. So our supercharge is ready, and then we'll literally just be doing this for single target. So Retribution Wither, clip with Smite, and just keep using weapon mastery, Retribution Wither, and on Wither we clip it with Smite, and so forth. It's a really good loadout, and it does a lot of damage. Go try it out for yourselves, and you will see what I mean. You know, it's easy. It can easily keep up with players like Sorcery. Rage is still the very strongest. I've tried this against Rage DPSs. You know, so I definitely know that this loadout works against all powers. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, let me know what you think about this loadout. Go try it for yourselves. There's not much more to say about it. It's just a really good loadout. So, if you do like what I'm doing, guys, with the videos and my channel, please follow me on my social media. I also appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button, but if you don't want to, then you don't have to, because that's what I like about my attitude towards YouTube. If you feel like my content's not worth it, then you don't have to subscribe. But if you still want to watch it, you know, you're more than welcome to. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching this, and until next time, I'll see you then.